but she's certainly going to knock out some grub.
You bet she will.
Now, making it in the music industry, many, very many, in fact loads, have tried and failed, so UTV have decided to give a helping hand to a talented few.
Oh, they're lovely. Their tune competition is determined to help 5 finalists transform their embryonic song into a massive hit. Here to tell us more are Matt Gibb, Connor Nesta, and budding finalist Sian Parker and Sarah Foley.
Welcome, team.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Actually, Matt Gibb, it's nice to have you here. It's just, you know, from UTV as opposed to being a host or a DVD reviewer.
I know. I just get to sit back and chat and answer questions for a change instead of asking them. This is nice.
So what's the premise of the whole competition?
So basically, we wanted to scour the country for new talent. You is all about new and exciting, and that's basically what this competition's about. We wanted to uncover the next big thing, and I reckon we've definitely found them. We've got 5 finalists who, all of them could go a long way in New Zealand music, I reckon.
Connor, how did you come up with the 5 finalists?
5 finalists were all voted, and well, we listened to zillions of different tracks that we got in, and then we all sort of like went, oh, this one, this one, this one. We got it down to these like top 10 and then top 8, and then from there we cut it down to the top 5, and now it's all over to the people to vote it down for the #1 track.
It's quite a nice process, actually. We all basically sat around in our lunch breaks like every day just listening, because we literally got hundreds and hundreds of entries.
Wow.
And so we had listening parties every day over lunch, just kind of listening to tunes and whittling them down, yes, no, maybe.
So what about these guys stood out?
These guys, the first time I heard their track, I was just telling them before, the energy of their song just comes across in such a huge way. We're listening to it, the intro just builds and builds, and the thing about their track is how it takes you on a journey. You never know exactly what's going to happen, then all of a sudden it just explodes into this drum and bass workout, and for me, I was like, I'm sold, that's me.
Drum and bass. What other musical genres did you have, though?
Across the board, literally every kind. I mean, we've got hard rock, we had metal, we had one guy just whistling by himself.
Yeah,
just
it was like
himself.
Spoken word from an 8-year-old girl.
She was fantastic as well.
It was brilliant.
But in the end,
8 seconds long as well.
So hard bringing it down to only 5 entries. But I mean, in the entries that we've got dubstep, we've got pop music, we've got electronic, kind of electro, house.
Rock and roll, yeah, it's pretty, but I think for us, like, electronic music is obviously where the market is at the moment. It's where we sit quite nicely into, so it's nice to have that, a lot of those kind of entries.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been doing your thing for?
Not too long. We actually only met a few months ago, really, and this is actually the first track we've actually worked on together, so it was a bit of a surprise when Sian sort of called me up and said, oh, we've gone to the finals, and I was just sort of like, oh, wow, really?
It was a shock to me. I had no idea. I pretty much made the track, and I didn't actually expect to have any vocals over it, and I found her singing, and I thought...
How did you guys get to meet?
We both go to the same school together. We both study at Mains.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea to have some vocals over it, and she came up with the most catchiest just form of lyrics I've seen, and we put them together and we're just jumping around like crazy.
It worked out great.
Yeah. Having little parties together, it was fun.
What's the prize you're going for with these other 4 finalists?
The prize, to be honest, I actually don't know the full extent of it because I've just had so much just overwhelming. You know, it's just been overwhelming to actually like to have all this happen.
Matt, what are you going to hook the guys up with?
The gist of it is basically these guys are going to be heard all across, the winning team, of course, is going to be heard all across you. So that means in the air breaks you'll hear them across all different promos. We'll get it out there. There's our promos play on TV2 sometimes, and TV1, so you'll hear it. There's backing music for that. Plus, we're going to re-record the track professionally. So we'll get a producer to come in, shape the sound, really polish it up and give it that proper
studio
commercial
feel.
sound, really, which is really huge. That's a big prize.
And then is it kind of released as well? Does it have the potential to get
potentially?
on the charts?
I mean, I don't see there's any reason why any one of these tunes in the top 5 shouldn't be released commercially and you know, make a crack at the top 10 in New Zealand. I reckon it could happen.
Is that what this is about, Connor? Is it about trying to take on the music industry?
Well, for us, you know, it's about finding new talent and exposing them to people who wouldn't, you know, have the chance to listen to them. So if that means getting them in the charts, getting the track to #1, then totally, yeah, we want to expose these guys to the rest of the country, if not the world.
What hopes do you guys have in terms of where you want this to go and your future in music?
Well, for me, I just really want to sing at like festivals, like do R&A, R&B, la-di-da, like it would just be so cool just to get to tour around through the summers and just perform with like Shapeshifter, because like most of my inspiration is actually from Shapeshifter, the live drum and bass sort of thing. Yeah. So yeah, I just envision myself like performing out in front of all these people and like screaming. It'd just be amazing. What
about you, Sian?
I guess the same for me, really. I produce music, really, and obviously to actually play my music live, I've got to DJ it because I'm not a singer. Yeah. I've tried singing, but no, I'm not a singer. And yeah, I would love to do the same. I really want to travel Europe and play music. I love dance music. I like Moombahton, especially Moombahton, which is a new genre. It's a 110 BPM sort of upbeat dance music. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
You're dead right.
What's drum and bass BPM? What's
175. So
Right.
it's a fast. So I've got a mixture of like genres I'm working on, and I'm just sort of just collaborating, making heaps of music, and I have no idea where it's going to go. But
It's good fun, eh?
we're here now.
Wow,
Yeah,
shoot for the
that's
stars,
it.
you guys.
Who knows what could happen?
Brilliant. Good luck. Hope it goes really, really well. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
all of
guys.
you, for coming in.
Head to our website for details on how to cast your vote for the UTV Tune finalists.
Well, cheap needn't be boring. Sophie Gray is China bound with just $15 to spend after the break.